Are you ready to step into a world where creativity is rewarded? Introducing Finesse, the revolutionary play-to-earn game series, brought to you by the Jot Art in collaboration with groundbreaking Lightosphere Network. In Finesse, you're not just a player, but a true artist. Unleash your imagination as you paint vibrant landscapes, design awe-inspiring characters, and create mesmerizing worlds, all within a game. Click the top line.
I mean, if anybody know what goes on in that industry, it would be R. Kelly. You know what I mean? And people who reach that plateau.
Let's talk about the industry, because obviously there's a lot to be said about it, a lot of good, a lot of bad. What did he share with you about how the industry maybe played a part in his demise, in him being behind bars as long as he is talked about being behind bars?
Well, if you look into my history, I've been the type of person who was like skeptical about conspiracy theory type shit.
Mm-hmm.
In my book, The Holy Trap Scriptures, it get real deep into that. So my mind was already there when I met R. Kelly. So I wanted to know, like because the shit that we hear, it be so outrageous. It be like,
Right.
man, hell.
Right.
But being there with R. Kelly, like I said, if anybody know, it would be him. So of course I had to ask him that because I'm thinking about my future book so I can confirm, like, yeah, Buddy said it really go down like that. And bro, like a lot of these platforms, they've been holding me back from really going in and exposing what I really want to expose. Like they say you can't talk about this or do this. And before I got here with y'all gave me the green light. So I'm gonna go in, you know what I mean?
Yep.
But bro, he basically confirmed did it go on. Like even himself, he didn't know what he was getting himself into. But if you look at his I Wish video, he had a message in there. It's a skit in between the song where he on the building speaking to his mama, and he's saying, "I want out, man, but it's hard."
Mm.
And she said, "What profits a man to gain the whole world but lose his own soul?" So, so what do y'all think he was talking about?
Mhm.
That's what he was talking about. He wanted out. He didn't know what he got himself into, and the man wanted out, and he felt like, damn, I sold my soul, but I didn't know what I was getting myself into. But now that I know I did this, I love God. You know what I'm saying? How can I get myself out of this? And so he really wasn't with that like somebody like Jay-Z and Diddy, like they with that. You know what I mean? And man, y'all hear about what's going on.
Yeah.
It's still going on, bro. Like just think about DC Young Fly. You know,
Yeah.
his girlfriend, baby mama, wife, or whatever she was to him. Like I guarantee you, bro, this man finna become a major star. You know, he
Whew.
started basically doing stuff like this. Basically, now he finna become as big as a Kevin Hart or Eddie Murphy. You know, and that's how it go. And R. Kelly confirmed that, bro. Like people really do some ignoble things. Like he said, Quincy Jones came on to him in a sexual way and wanted him to do some sexual thing. And
Wow.
he said before Quincy Jones did that, he said Pac told him, like, man, this go on in the industry. I don't know if they came at you yet, but if they ain't, man, I'm letting you know it really go down. Like, be careful, watch out. You know what I mean?
Did he tell you how he sold his soul? Did he let you know how that happened with him?
No, he didn't. I mean, I could speculate, but no,
Right.
he never really said exactly what he had to do. But it's crazy because I think his mama passed like on his ride. So I
Mm.
don't want to put that on him though, because
Right,
that's
right,
my,
right.
you know what I'm saying. Like that's my I got love for R. Kelly. You know, he a good dude. So I don't want to put that on him, but it did cross my mind. But no, he never said what he had to do, but he did say that he was approached by, Quincy Jones was one of the people who approached him to do some I mean, I don't want to do too much cussing on y'all platform, man, but just
Had him doing some weird shit though.
yes, yeah, some weird shit basically, bro.
Right. I heard you talking also about R. Kelly. You were saying that, and you kind of talked about it briefly when you were just talking, that he pretty much really didn't want to be that over sexualized guy. Like he was kind of moving more so to like, you know, the I Wish type songs, the I Believe I Can Fly. He wanted to be that type of artist. And he said the industry pretty much forced him to be this over sexualized type of dude. Can you talk about that as well?
Yeah, that's what the industry based on, bro. Sex, drugs, and murder. You know what I mean? So in R&B, of course, R&B, you know, they done tried to put out a few violent R&B songs, but they really they really just want you to be like very like over sexual. You know, sex sells,
Yeah.
and it's understandable. But what he was explaining was that how they was trying to make him normalize like pedophile, you know, pedophile type
Whoa.
activity. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Like
Dang.
he wrote age ain't nothing but a number for Ali for Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying? And like his song Bump and Grind, you know, he's saying I don't see nothing wrong with a little bump and grinding. And one of the lyrics he said, show me some ID. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how old y'all is, but bro, when you run into a female and you know she about your age, you're not gonna ask her to show you no ID.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, if
Right.
we run into a female and she look like, damn, she probably could be 19 to 20, but I don't know. Then again, she might be 16, 17. So
Yeah.
hold on, show me some ID. You know what I mean? So that's what he that's basically what he was expressing in his song. Like, and they wanted him to basically normalize that type of shit. And not just him, but if you listen to other R&B songs, even movies. You know, you remember the scene when DMX had the 16-year-old girl in the car and he told her to give him some head. You know, she was a known 16-year-old in this movie. So
Belly? Is it Belly?
yeah,
That
yeah,
Belly? Yeah.
yeah. So
Dang.
you know that's what they was on, and being that he was so influential, they put him out there as the leader for this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you know they good at what they do, bro. We gotta understand that these people is advanced psychologists, they sorcerers. So you know, like we don't even some of us don't even plan out our day. These people plan out they whole life, and then they plan out their children life and their grandchildren life. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna keep the power? Like this the type of people we dealing with. So you know they always try to be 10 steps ahead of us. So they already had him basically set up to where we got you saying this in your music now. So you keep acting like you don't want to get down with this agenda. You know we already got something cooked up for you.
Right. Let's talk about Aaliyah. I know you asked him about Aaliyah. I guess at first he was apprehensive to kind of talk about it. But you know, I guess at a point in time he opened up about Aaliyah. So what did he tell you about his relationship with Aaliyah and even maybe probably even her death?
Basically they was more so like friends. Like I got young lady friends, like
Hmm.
not underage, but I got
Right.
friends who probably like 19, 20, and
Hmm.
they look up to me like, bro, some of them want to be strippers. You know what I'm saying? They know I'm a club promoter. They want to see if I get them in this club. They know I
Right.
have credit business. They want me to help them get their credit fixed so they can get a car. So I
Hmm.
understood that, but he basically said his relationship with Aaliyah was like that, more so on like a mentor, like this how you write songs, you know what I'm saying? These the type of hits that they want us to put out. And even Aaliyah never said it they was on a sexual level. But he was saying that the whole marriage thing was a publicity stunt, not of his own, but a publicity stunt of Aaliyah manager Barry Hankerson. And it was to basically make put Aaliyah on his level as a star in the game. And of course, that's understandable. It was a good publicity stunt. It's just like if I like I said in a past interview, if I was to marry Ice Spice or somebody like that right now, like everybody don't know who Ronnie Bo is right now. But if I marry her, then instantly
Hmm.
everybody talking about Ronnie Bo. You know what I'm saying? So now my streams go up, my book sales go up. You know what I mean? And that's what Barry Hankerson, which is Aaliyah's uncle, that's what he was trying to do for Aaliyah by putting a publicity stunt out there that she married R. Kelly.
Did he talk about her death? Because it's a lot of conspiracy, as they say, surrounding Aaliyah's death. Did he kind of get into that at all? Did he touch on that?
Well, yeah, he felt like Barry Hankerson, the same dude who put the publicity stunt out there, was behind that because he supposed to have a life insurance policy on her, and he did receive $90 million after her death. So he basically felt like Barry Hankerson was behind that, and from what I'm hearing, Barry Hankerson did set up the flight, and I was told that Aaliyah really didn't even like to get on flights. She was afraid to get on flights, and she didn't want to get on that particular flight. But they arranged it, made it happen, and she died. And Barry Hankerson, her uncle, and her manager, who owned Blackground Music, he had Timberland them under him. He collected $90 million off of her death.
Oh.